On September 1st, 2020, Generation Unlimited, the global partnership with and for young people, gathered a group of world leaders across sectors to join their voices in a common call to action to reimagine education and to connect every young person to the internet and to learning, skilling, entrepreneurship, and employment opportunities. This event represented a historic opportunity to unite world leaders, to engage young people as change makers, and deliver what they need most: more and better opportunities to succeed in life. Half of the world, nearly 3.7 billion people, are unable to access the internet and remain unconnected to digital solutions that could dramatically improve their lives. Connecting every young person to the internet, modern education, and entrepreneurship everywhere can be the greatest equalizer and an accelerator for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, and requires urgent, collective action.
I firmly believe that education and digital technology are two of the most important investments we can make as we respond to COVID-19 and lay the foundations for a strong recovery and the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals.
3.7 billion people is unacceptable not having access to the internet. And think of all the young people now during COVID-19 that then cannot connect to virtual schools, and also all the opportunities that are lost.
It is so important, especially right now, to generate new ideas for investing in our young people. Today's young generation is the largest in history. We need them to be ready to learn, to work, and to prosper.
Change makers are what they are because they have perfected the art of breaking boundaries. In the face of challenges, they find a way out. And if there's no way out, they create one. And in good times, they look to opportunities. And if there are no opportunities, they create them.
GenU is ideally suited to partner with governments around the region to prepare youthful income earners to land on their feet in a time of global crisis. When they succeed, we all profit.
I believe this generation of youth has the best chance of ending extreme inequalities and can help us at Generation Unlimited reach our goal of having every young person in school, in training, or employed by 2030.
Through cooperating and mobilizing public and private resources, establishing synergies between education, research, and innovation with other policies, we'll get to new working solutions for connecting half the world to opportunities.
I think COVID-19 has created truly a once-in-a-generation opportunity to address the short-term crisis and long-term challenges in education by accelerating digital solutions. If we mobilize now, we can build a generation that's ready to help deliver the Sustainable Development Goals. The opportunity is to give young people the skills through digital learning that will equip them for a future where we do a better job of tackling those twin scourges of inequality and environmental degradation. It's important for the world, it's important for young people, and frankly, it's important for Unilever as well.
So this is a moment of crisis that could entrench educational inequality, but it's also a moment of possibility where if we galvanise and bring together the global community, we can enable the world to build back better. And that is certainly our aim at the Global Partnership for Education.
First, if a young person moves from one place to another, naturally, a teacher in their new destination doesn't know what the student has learned already. And second, it's therefore also harder for that student to keep learning.
So we have to redouble our effort and to go more online so that we can indeed make sure this digital divide does not widen the gap.
We think the immediate priority now should be to restart learning in some form. For some countries, that means they're safely reopening the schools. For other countries, that means some form of distance learning that seems to be working. So in each country, we have a program that is designed to meet the needs of the country, and we think that's the highest priority.
What the world urgently needs now is hope, and it's education. The chance for young people to realize the potential that makes hope come alive for children and young people. And it's the quality of the education that will give young people the hope that this generation needs. So I want to propose something that I think is practical and is deliverable. That this group of people who've met today online go to the G7 and the G20, who are, after all, the major countries that have international aid budgets, and ask them to commit 10 billion to keep and move this digital initiative forward.
Our involvement, let me say, in GenU is very strong. And by working with GenU, we are committed to scale up our support on connectivity and distance learning programs. More than ever, nobody left behind.
What the world needs today is to listen to young people. Listen to them intently, listen to their hearts, and put the resources from the G7 to the G20 behind all they have said to accelerate what they truly desire.
We can reach them in the poorest parts of our richest cities. We can reach them, the other half of the world, every child, not just with equal opportunity, but with every opportunity, a generation that will be unlimited. So from the Secretary General and all of us at the United Nations, let's go change the world together.